It's a showdown between Kyle and Andrea. Points are scored and tallied at the end of the year. It's 2 truths and a lie. There can only be one winner.
This is Kyle Hyman here with Andrea Sarani. We're going to do some 2 truths and a lie. Are you ready for this? It's the moment everybody's been waiting for.
Let's do it.
We still need to figure out what is at stake.
Yeah. And you're keeping score?
Yep. 0-0 so far.
0-0.
All right. I'll let you go first.
Yeah, you went first last week, so I'll go first. You ready?
Yes.
Okay, 2 truths and a lie. Here are 3 things. You decide.
Okay.
Popes have chosen names that start with 20 of the 26 letters of the alphabet. The Roman alphabet, which is the same alphabet that we use, just to be clear.
Yeah.
20 out of 26 letters.
Okay.
Each of the apostles have had their name chosen by at least one pope. More papal names have started with the letter S than any other letter.
Okay, say the second one again.
Each of the apostles have had their name chosen by at least one pope.
Oh, I see. Like popes have taken their name after an apostle.
Yeah.
I'm going to say that one is not correct.
That's right. That one is the lie.
Yeah.
Actually, only 2 apostles have had their names chosen as by popes. Only John and Peter.
Ah.
And Peter wasn't even choosing the name. Really, the only popes after Peter have been John's.
Because there's no Peter II.
No Peter II, and there are no Jameses, there are no Bartholomews,
Thomas.
there are no Matthews, no Thomases, no Judes, nothing. I was actually really surprised. I was expecting, I knew that it wouldn't be all of them.
Okay, so let's review the true things, though.
So the true things,
20
of the 26
alphabet.
letters. Yep, only K, O, Q, W, X, and Y have no papal names.
Wow.
I know. And S is the first letter of the most names, which surprised me. My first guess would have been, well, what would your first guess have been?
P.
P.
Like the Pius and
Paul. There are 6 Pauls. Yeah. My first guess was going to be John, because there are 23 just Johns.
Oh, right. Yeah.
And then 2 John Pauls, and I was just like, oh, there's got to be. But no, in fact, there aren't even 23 Johns. So that's a whole nother story. There are actually only 21.
Huh.
So I told you earlier, I spent way too much time on this because I went through the whole entire list of papal names. I started from the bottom, though.
Yeah.
So that I could see how many from each letter.
You manually did that.
But then they didn't add up.
Well, now you need to post your findings somewhere.
No, because I'm going to use them for a game sometime.
Okay.
Because while I was going through, I was like, do you know what would be a fun game? Is like, is this a papal name or not?
Oh, yeah.
Like, Deus did it. Papal name or not? It is, but who would have guessed?
All right. Are you ready for this?
Yes.
3 facts. One of them is untrue.
Okay.
The Sistine Chapel has the same dimensions as described in the Old Testament as the Temple of Solomon on Jerusalem's Temple Mount.
Okay.
Number 2. I have a hard time waking up in the morning, so I have 2 alarms. The first is the standard buzzer, and the second is a very obnoxious, loud siren.
Oh my goodness.
I will say, though, that I have been able to get up every morning to make it in before the show starts.
True.
Third, today is Hat Day.
Oh.
The term mad as a hatter came about because the hat makers used to use mercury to finish the product. Mercury is toxic, and prolonged use can cause nerve damage, driving hat makers to madness.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
Which of those 3 things is the lie?
I'm going to say the lie is I'm going to say the lie is the Sistine Chapel dimensions.
No, that is true. It's really interesting. They've got it all laid out. There's an article about the dimensions and how they get it all from the Old Testament. Mm-hmm. Even the way it's set up, like 2 different levels and a screen and stuff like that. No, the lie was that I don't have a buzzer for my alarm, and I don't necessarily have a hard time waking up from my alarm, but my alarm sound is the sound of whales.
Whales?
Not the country, the the bird.
Not the country.
Or not the bird.
What is the sound of whales, the country?
Okay, so let's see if I can... You can't hear it?
Oh, I can just very barely hear it.
It's pretty quiet.
This is mine. Much louder.
I have mine at full volume too.
How can you even hear that?
I used to have birds, and then when birds actually make sounds outside the window, I would think it's my alarm. But the way it's like, whoa, it's just peaceful
nice.
to me.
It's calming.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like it.
And it gets progressively louder. It starts quiet. And it gets a little bit louder
maybe
as it
that's the
goes.
problem. Because I was like, I legitimately can't hear those whales.
And I think it does vibrate as well. Which
It's like dolphins who make mostly sounds that actually whales. Whales make sounds that most people can't hear because they're like at a different level. I was like, is that how your alarm is working? Like, I'm just, because I'm a woman, maybe my ears don't work correctly. I don't know.
All right, let us know, what do you use for your alarm sound in the morning? Especially if anybody's got creative ideas of something that gets them up and going in the morning. I want to know what the most creative alarm is. There's somebody that wakes up to the same song every day.
Yeah.
Or
like a hype song.
Or it's like, it wakes you up to like, hey, are you ready for this? Time to get up. You know,
maybe there are people who wake up to radio. Maybe we wake people up.
We should make a wake up MP3.
Should. Yes.
That people could use as their alarm.
For it.
Let us know what should be in the wake up track. What would you want to hear from Andrea first thing in the morning when your alarm goes off?
I have had people tell me that they'd like recordings of me reading bedtime stories.
Oh.
So I think I could pull off wake up.
We'll do both. Wake up, go to sleep. All right, time to go to sleep. The end. Oh man, I was reading The Hobbit to the kids last night.
Oh boy.
That is the most boring story in the world. I was like, is anybody paying attention to this? Because I have no idea what's going on.
That is a whole other conversation because I too hate The Hobbit.
Okay, good.
Don't fight us.
I felt like I was going to offend you, but
nope.
Glad I didn't.